Back to WTBC's Top 20 survey the week of August 8th, 1963. And the Lost 45s, I can't wait to get to the Lost 45s because that's really what I get passionate about. The standards, they're okay, but it's the Lost 45s that get my gander every time. Shake a Tail Feather by the Five Dutones coming up later on. Herbert Thomas, I Did My Part, later on WTBC's electric playlist. Yes. But at number 11, got a standard. Everybody knows Wipeout by the Surfaris. Actually, it was released twice back in the 60s. It was a hit back in 1963, went to number 2 on Billboard's Hot 100, then re-released in 1966, became a hit once again. And the Surfaris from Glendale, California, these guys, the band members were kids. They were high school students. They must have been popular at their high school. It's like, man, these guys, they're the in crowd. Let's hang out with them, man. They got all the girls and they got the driving these nice cars, man. Hanging out at the sock house, man. Maybe one of them will buy me a hot fudge sundae. Oh, boy. Yes. How cheesy is that? Okay. All right. There was Bob Berryhill, Jim Fuller, Pat Conley, they were 15 years old. Ron Wilson, he was the oldest band member. He was 17. From Glendale, California, managed by a guy named Dave Smallin. It was Dave Smallin who did that crazy beginning, that cackle, the maniacal cackle, the laughter. Ha ha ha, Wipeout. That was him, Dave Smallin, the manager. The A side was going to be Surfer Joe. They recorded the Surfaris. They were in the recording studio. It was called the Powell Recording Studio. It was in California, late 1962. They recorded Surfer Joe. It was going to be the A side. Recording engineer, his name was Paul Buff. He turned to the group members. He said, well, we got Surfer Joe down. Do you guys have a B side? We need a B side. Because, back in the day, if you're old enough, well, if you're over 50 years old, you might remember, I'm sure you remember the 45s, the A side and the B side. And B-side was needed. Band members, they were like, we don't have a clue. They came up with Wipeout, though, in 15 minutes. It was recorded in one take. And when they were done, they turned to their manager, Dave Smallin. They told Dave Smallin, the band members, they were like, okay, we contributed. Now what do you have to put in this record? And that's when Dave Smallin, he put in the laughter. He put in the Wipeout. His 30 seconds of fame right there. Number 2 on Billboard's Hot 100, I already mentioned that. It was kept out of the number 1 spot by, you won't believe it, Stevie Wonder, Fingertips. Stevie Wonder's first big hit record back in the fall of 1963. Believe that's all I got to say about this record. Heck, I'm done. It's Wipeout, baby. Surfaris, Surf Classic. From WTBC's Top 20 survey of August 8th, 1963, coming in at number 11.